I want to thank you for participating in the Texas Education Agency's pilot program for educator support. This is extremely important work that you and I will embark on together. We often say that children are the future. That being the case, our educators, our teachers, will shape the bright future tomorrow. Thank you for the work that we'll do together. The best thing about our educator support system is that it's created by Texas educators for Texas educators. We expect that this system will provide our educators with continual feedback, an opportunity to constantly improve, and create collaborative units on every campus. As we begin this pilot, I want you to remember how very important you are to the future of Texas. We will learn how to better provide instruction across this state for the 5.1 million students in Texas classrooms. We have a unique opportunity and a shared responsibility to do that which is in the best interest of those children. As you know, our current system is one of check-the-box compliance. We are hoping to move from a system like that to one of continuous support and instructional growth. As I've gone around the state and spoken with educators, you've told me that the current system doesn't provide actionable feedback. The new rubric embedded within it are tools that will provide you the opportunity to grow professionally.
The Professional Development Appraisal System, known as PDOS, was created in 1997. It was a great start. As Commissioner Williams mentioned, our new appraisal system will be comprised of observation, teacher support, student growth, teacher input, and student output. The best aspect of T-Test is that it's very transparent. It actually shows you what good teaching looks like throughout the year.
I think the thing that I'm most excited about in regards to the new educator system is that it's an opportunity for teachers and administrators to work together in order to learn and grow, and ultimately that's going to impact student learning. We need to have clear, robust metrics for teachers in non-tested areas. As part of the pilot, one of our main goals in year one is to collect data on the implementation of portfolios, student learning objectives, and district pre- and post-assessments.
The pre-conference allowed me to mutually discuss the upcoming lesson with the appraiser to highlight specific details and provide clarity of expectations. The post-conference was powerful because it focused on self-reflection for areas of reinforcement and refinement to impact my growth and development. The T-Test rubric has been essential in helping me understand student expectations and learning opportunities and fine-tune my lessons to best support student success. The process has allowed me to see what I do well in the classroom as well as focus on areas of growth and professional development.
We want all pilot districts to decide how each area is assessed and what resources you will need from your ESC or the Texas Education Agency. This experience has been amazing, working with individuals across the state for our world's most important natural resource, which is our children.
With student growth accounting for 20% of the overall teacher effectiveness score, the other 80% will come from the teacher self-assessment and the classroom observations. The purpose of these observations is to provide useful, relevant information to classroom teachers to use for their lessons. These observations will be done multiple times throughout the year with a rubric that was created by Texas teachers. The rubric is comprised of the following parts: planning, instruction, environment, and professional practices and responsibilities. Beginning with planning, we have standards and alignment, data and assessment, knowledge of students, and activities. For instructions, we have achieving expectations, content knowledge and expertise, communication, differentiation, monitor and adjust. Environment, classroom environment, routines and procedures, managing student behavior, and classroom culture. And lastly, for professional practices and responsibility, we have professional demeanor and ethics, goal setting, professional development, and school community involvement. Before the announced observation, the observer and the teacher will meet in a pre-conference to discuss the context of the lesson. After each observation, the teacher and the observer will meet in a post-conference in which the observer will use reflective questions to create dialogue on the strengths of the lesson and how to transfer those strengths into other areas of the classroom. The entire system is designed to support educators and their growth in the profession.
When I'm observing a teacher, I'm collecting actual evidence which directly supports each domain, and as I become more familiar with the T-test rubric, my proficiency of categorizing evidence and assigning performance ratings has increased. As an appraiser, the process has deepened my interaction with teachers to include collaborative dialogue and coaching. T-test focuses on continued improvement for the educator, no matter how long they've been in the profession.
All of these observations are coupled with student growth scores to form a matrix for teacher effectiveness. After careful consideration on the part of the steering committee, it was overwhelmingly decided that the matrix would be utilized to measure teacher effectiveness. Across the top is the teacher observation and self-assessment, which is coupled with the student growth scores running vertically on the left. There are also 5 different levels of competency. As you can see, the categories include distinguished, accomplished, proficient, developing, and improvement needed. Furthermore, the asterisks indicate a significant discrepancy between the observational and professionalism scores compared to the student growth scores. There are a few important dates that you should note, but those align to the dates for your district's current appraisal system. There should be a teacher orientation within the first 3 weeks of school, and there are full day and half day trainings available on the portal. Observations can begin 3 weeks after orientation. Teachers will self-assess and set goals within 3 weeks of the orientation for the professional practices and responsibilities dimension. The professional practices and responsibilities, along with the observational ratings, will comprise the summative conference, which should take place at least 15 working days before the end of the school year. The bottom line is that the process is designed to support teachers and principals here in the great state of Texas.
T-test has an excellent rubric. Teacher-friendly, it's principal-friendly, principal-proof. It lines out good instruction and it uses language to know what good teaching looks like. To me, what I see out of T-test is it's an opportunity for the teacher and the principal to collaborate to try to improve teacher instruction. What I have seen is a lot more focused communication between the teacher and myself. In my opinion, the effort is definitely worth the reward.
Well, you've had an opportunity to hear from committee members and colleagues who are implementing the T-test system. This 3-day training was designed to provide you an in-depth understanding of the overall T-test system and a step-by-step process to implementing this multidimensional observation tool. We look forward to seeing the impact on teacher and student performance statewide.
Your commitment means the world to our students. Your participation in our new educator support system will make for a brighter future for Texas.
I'm teaching for Texas.
We're teaching for Texas.
I'm teaching for Texas.
We are teaching for Texas.